get this thing right. I have not been live for quite some time, so yeah, let's see if it works. And where are we now? Yeah, there we are. Okay, cool. I think we're going to start very, very soon now. How is everyone? And this is a very important session for me. I am going to do recording on this. Hopefully, others can follow because I think it is a really, really important topic, especially my own journey with prostate cancer, which is going to be confirmed only tomorrow. So, hey, that's kind of cool. In the meantime, let's get this ready. Let's talk a bit more about IPOs, and it's kind of a coincidence that that this prostate cancer of mine comes at a period where there's also an IPO. There's also an IPO about what do you say? There's also an IPO about funnily enough, yeah, it's about this one, right? Um, guess what? It's about medical devices, a company that is selling medical devices, which is always cool. And that company is LACMED, right? That company is LACMED. Let me see LACMED here. Where are you LACMED? So let's see here, right? Do you have that LACMED here? Well, okay, let's see that. Where can I find that? Yeah, this if you look at the prospectus exposure here, it shows you LACMED per heart, which is going to be listed on Bursa. And guess what? Okay, this is principally involved in the supply and integration of medical devices, related products and services, as well as provision of information and communication technology. Well, what a coincidence, right? What an awesome coincidence, actually. Let me turn this on so that I can make sure that everything is all right. So I think that's a good thing because at least I have, I really want to try to relate this seriously. Is it? Do you guys see it? Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, we are live here also. So it's kind of funny that this is at the right timing, I guess. So we're gonna start very, very soon here. And yeah, that is my journey, and what you see in front here. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's like Matt. What you see in front here is actually Scott Adams, right? The cartoon, the famous cartoonist Dilbert. So he also has prostate cancer, but he has it at a very, very late stage. It's stage 4. And he also says he wants he wrote this message to President Trump and basically asking that Trump intervene because he needs something. Kaiser of Northern California, right? So it's kind of funny here because if you have this late, you can be in big trouble. And that's the message I want to convey here because I almost totally missed this out altogether. Because I'm a male, right? I mean, we males, we have egos. It's always the other guy. It can never be us, right? It's always the other guy, and nope, it does not involve us. And I think that's pretty bad. I just want to carry that message across, right? So obviously it is related to prostate cancer. Yeah, there's blood coming out of the urine, right? One of the telltale signs. There were earlier signs. Seriously, there were earlier signs. And of course, I chose to ignore it as usual because it's always the next guy. Can't be me. Okay, don't do that. Okay, so hopefully you'll learn from this lesson of mine. And, I will also vlog a lot about this, updating you this. probably as I update the markets, okay? Like, hey, that IPO is coming out. LACMED. I already got it on METI. Yes, okay, that is what's happening on METI. Hey, I see an opportunity there, but we're not going to talk about that. That is my recent application on METI share. So I did get 150,000 of Wasco Energy. That's about $1, 1 ringgit a share, 150,000 ringgit. I did get 300,000 here of PMW International. It's about 102,000 ringgit. Okay, that is. I do a lot of investing in IPOs, and I also do a lot of investing in cryptos. Okay, so IPOs are coming back. Okay, let's start now. Okay, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for attending, and I hope and I will. You can see the replay on my YouTube channel here. I'm going to do some TikToks on this also. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go and download this video and put it on Facebook. So, gonna start, right? Ha ha! Prostate cancer. I've heard of this before. I really did not want to go into it a lot because, as far as I was concerned, I know I saw this before. The first time that I heard about this was what was that? This is the former CEO of Intel, right? Andy Grove, right? You guys remember, right? Andy Grove and prostate cancer a long time ago, right? Andy Grove and prostate, right? So it's not something that you really talk about. Yeah. Okay. So Andy Grove taking on prostate cancer, right? Is completely asymptomatic for a long time. Yeah, my energy, yeah, just this is kind of good. Yeah. You don't feel it, you don't feel it, right? You don't feel it. He's one of the great guys of Intel, okay? So yeah, you don't feel it. You seriously don't. I seriously don't. I feel as good as before. In fact, if you were to tell me that I had prostate cancer, and I said, there's no way because I feel good. All the symptoms are suddenly gone. So it's kind of dangerous in terms of that. And of course, there's always something related to the stigma, right? Because I thought that prostate cancer means basically just having your penis cut off, or your testicles cut off, which is never a good thing that you can't reproduce anymore. I found out later this is not true. This is not true. Okay. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, the less we do in educating people, the less you are leaving people at risk. So I guess I'll have to do that. Man, why do I have to do everything? But anyway, see here, this type of cancer concerns when cells in the prostate gland become abnormal. They become abnormal as we grow older, especially men, right? So, there is like sakit puan. So I say, this is sakit tuan lah, sakit tuan, specifically for the men, okay? Kind of specifically for the men. And it says here in Malaysia, there's something called a PSA level. We all have a PSA level, okay? We're going to see what the normal one is and the not normal one is. So low risk PSA level below the median man's age group. We're going to see that also. And you see here age. Yeah, age. PSA levels naturally rise with age. You're 50. Be careful. Please check. Ethnicity. Consistently associated across all groups. BPH, prostatitis can also happen, and it might not be prostate cancer, right? So it can be anything. But yeah, but you gotta really test it out. I did not, okay? I certainly did not, because prostate cancer was not supposed to attack me, right? It's supposed to attack other people other than me, okay? Because again, I associated it with saying bye-bye to your testicles, which is never a good thing to really, really think about. Okay, so that was it. And really, so I did go to my PSA test. I'll tell you how I got there. Okay, I'm going to tell you all the symptoms now. I'm going to put it in a TikTok also, and I'm going to relate it to an IPO which is coming, which is LACMED. I think this is perfect time to do it because a lot of people don't know about it. I hear a lot of stories of people surviving, but I hear a lot of stories also of people totally getting it wrong, waiting for it to develop, not knowing about it, and suddenly finding it in the bone marrow, which is a very bad thing. So again, early detection is key here. So this is the normal PSA level for men. If you're to 49 years old, less than 2.5. 50 to 59, 3.5. This is supposed to be me, right? 60 to 69, 4.5. And look at my score, man. I didn't even know. This is bad, guys. This is like horrendous. This is totally bad. Mine is about 23. That's really, really bad. So this is creating actually a risk of prostate cancer. Now, if you go to a medical checkup, a marker for prostate only costs like 40 ringgit. Okay, so please spend your 40 ringgit to at least test yourself, especially if you're around 50. Okay, or maybe around 40, whatever you want to do. So please get that test here, because you look at the difference here. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Minimum for case detection is 4, right? It's 4. Yeah, 4. And here I am with the number of 23. So in this case, having a high score doesn't mean you pass your exams, okay? Doesn't mean you pass your exams. You have failed. Now, failing an exam is something. Now, go and fix it. Now, I got to find a way to fix it. But really, I want to tell you, so how did I know about this? So actually by accident, seriously, I as we talk here, I could have easily talked to you about IPOs, right? And I wouldn't know I had this potential cancer or highly potential cancer in me, which is why I'm telling you it is so, so dangerous. It is very dangerous because I don't feel anything. Okay. I really don't feel anything. I feel damn good. Okay. And I could be walking around really like it's like a walking future skeleton, because 1 year later I could have been in huge, huge, huge trouble. Okay. So again, this is how it started. Okay. So I got the flu bug kind of like in late August. Was I in Singapore? Yeah. I was in Singapore, so I was going to Singapore at that time. I got the flu bug. I went to the doctor here in JP pula, in PJ, and then I went to another doctor in Singapore. No, in JB just before I went to Singapore. Managed to heal before I go in Singapore because I had a class there. But and because of this flu, which is really bothering my nose. It's like, yeah, I was sneezing all over the place, trying my best to stop the sneezing, trying my best to stop the coughing. I was ignoring this. This was already happening, okay? Where is it? I was ignoring this. Peeing a lot. I was peeing a lot. Sometimes it was dripping, okay? Sometimes it was dripping. Sometimes I had to put tissue in my underwear because I was dripping. I found it hard to um but it was just dripping. Okay, it it was like a race to the toilet. Like, okay, the time that I felt like peeing and the time that I actually peed was gradually going down. But because of this silly cough, persistent flu, sometimes I would have a fever. I totally ignored it. Okay. But all of this, like 1 month later, is late August, right? So it's going around my work. It wasn't painful. I was still doing work, not as per normal because it slowed down. Okay. Obviously, my rate of work slowed down, but I was still working. And I was kind of cured from this persistent flu around October 3rd. Okay. Around October 3rd. Okay. And then, only then, after one part of my body was healed, then I realized that, hey, wait a minute. There's another part that's not right. I was like waking up at night. I was already waking up at night. I just didn't realize it. So I was waking up at night. I was peeing a lot at night. And yeah, it's very bothersome. Sometimes you wake up at 5. Sometimes you wake up at 6 in the morning and you couldn't sleep anymore. That spoiled my sleep. And that kind of made me very tired because it kind of broke my routine. Okay, now it's different. Now I sleep like a baby at night. I don't even wake up to pee anymore, which I tell you makes it very, very dangerous. So then I realized that, and I say, hey, wait a minute. These are symptoms of something. These are symptoms of something. This is very worrisome, right? But then, being me, I thought that okay lah, maybe I'm just getting older. Maybe hey, I'm just getting older, and like many old men, many people go through this, right? Many people go through this, and and here's the funny thing that happened, you know. So again, prostate awareness. Okay, straining or difficulty passing urine, needing to urgently pass urine. Yes, it went through this first. Okay, really. Let's draw number one here. It went through this first. One, needing to urgently pass urine, and then yeah, this one. Yeah. At night, yeah, this is cool, right? At night, feeling that your bladder has not completely emptied, and then it started being painful. Yeah, it started being painful. Okay, but one of the things, let me draw you again here. Okay, one of the things that also happened here. Okay, there's no embarrassment here, right? Because I got to tell, I should have known. Man, I should have known that I was already in big trouble. Okay, I should have known already in big trouble. And during that time, because of my ego, I guess, you know, I was drinking like I don't know what I drank. Okay, I have no idea, but it was such a cool juice. I'm gonna go to Jaya Grocer. I should go to Jaya Grocer, guys. I should go to Jaya Grocer and actually get this juice again. So I don't know. Sometimes my pee was pink, you know. So I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. My pee is pink, but you know what? I thought it was because of this juice. No, wet. No, it's not dry. It's not dry. The usual flu cough, right? So I was going there and I was going like, hey, that's just kind of cool. Instead of saying that, maybe that freaking out and say like, hell, this is blood. I'm saying that, hey, I like this drink. I'm gonna get more of this drink, you know? So that probably kind of I thought that the drink, which was red, made it like well, you know, it's like, hey, guess what? It's because of the drink. It's not blood. I don't know whether it was blood. And then there was also a big sign. Don't tell this to the Starling Mall. Are gonna charge me for cleaning charges. I actually peed in my pants, guys. I actually peed in my pants. I friggin' peed in my pants. Seriously, it's like this. It went down like that. And there was water down there. The only thing, you know, I was up on the starlings, so like it's like nobody saw me. Unless there was a sharp CCTV, like, hey, he's peeing in your pants. He is peeing in his pants. Catch the dude, man. So it's like I was wearing black, so it's not like, you know, when you walk back, like nobody saw it. But seriously, just imagine like peeing like the thing, you see water down there. So that should have been the trigger. I really couldn't hold it. I was busy, you know, taking videos all over the place, trying to do TikTok, and boom, it just came out. And then I think a week later, it came out again. I'm not gonna tell you where because they're gonna send me the cleaning bill. Seriously, send me the cleaning bill. So there were two signs already. Okay, so now, but again, I didn't feel anything because, and then my first reaction was, hey, wait a minute, maybe I need to buy Pampers. Maybe I need to buy Pampers. So I said, hey, maybe I need to. So I went to look for baggy pants, you know. Maybe I need to buy Pampers, right? And then I went to JB basically. This is one of my proven IPO methodologies. Okay. I went there to make sure, you know, because I have a proven methodology. It's never failed, you know, because if an IPO is about to be listed, even though it's a bad IPO, even though it sucks, if I feel that I need to be there and I'm there, it goes up. And this was for the IPO listing of, what is that one? Man, I forgot it. Let's see. Bursa Malaysia IPO. What was the recent IPO? It wasn't a good one, but it did go up, okay, and I did make some money on that. Yeah, this one. Not that one. Power Technique, yeah, Power Technique, right? And when I was in JV, That was when the last signal happened. That was when the last signal happened, guys. When I was in JB, because boom, blood, blood, boom. Okay. Now I say I am really in huge trouble. And then I said, like, hey, this looks like prostrate. Boom. It's like, and that's very stupid of me, And let me tell you, that's very stupid because I waited until the last thing, okay, which is like totally, totally stupid, right? Yes, 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 yes. Finally, okay. I need to check. I need to check up. Okay. I need to check up that, right? But I could have gone here. I should have gone here. I could have gone here when the pee wasn't dripping, when it's actually peeing, right? So okay, I go for a checkup, and the doctor recommend. Of course, being me, I said something is wrong with my bladder or something. I cannot be prostrate, right? Prostrate is always somebody else's, right? So I go there, and then I check, right? And then I check and then doctor say, okay, we better check your marker. And after we check the marker, boom, 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 23.2. There it is. Got an A plus. Definitely got an A plus. And now, okay, again an A plus. You can do it again, and you can go through several more tests if you want to save money. I say, no, 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 no. I'm not interested in saving money. I'm interested in basically, I want to get to the bottom of this. I just want to get to the bottom of this. Okay, so our doctor said, okay, you want to get to the bottom of this, recommends an MRI, right? So going to the MRI here, like, you go into this machine here, and they're going to check what's in the prostate to see if there is any cancerous thingy there. So that's what I said. So Picasso is a relatively new hospital here. This Picasso, it is a great hospital. It's very modern. It is an awesome hospital. It's not listed, okay? We've got to teach you some share things. We have some listed hospital. There's KPJ. I believe that is Damansara specialist, right? Okay. And then we have another one, if you guys know, like IHH, right? I swear to God, I saw a cup and handle here. Okay, that's IHH, right? Anyway, what is it? Oh, are you guys? Is it an all-time high? What? Wow. Okay. But anyway, we're not here to talk about shares, but we gotta have shares because this is also about IPO. So I go here, went into the MRI machine. Now, I'm sure you're all interested in the cost, right? So let's be frank. This costs about 2,200. Okay. RM 2,200 ringgit. Went under the machine here. It is a very, very noisy machine. So, but they do give you this one, right? They do give you this. What do you call it? What do you call it? I don't know what you call it. Okay. They allow you can listen to the song. Okay, because man, it just a boom, 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 and and before this, I saw someone coming out. Wow, this lady looks messy, man, and she was complaining she cannot sleep. So I go there. Oh my God, it's about 45 minutes. Okay. 45 minutes. So they have some they have some earphones, not earphones are that I microphones. Yeah, microphones go in here. But I go in and I sleep. Oh my God, I slept because and they're good, because they say what song do you want to play? So I said, well, so I was just teasing that I'm saying that like there's no way they have this song. So I asked for, was it Kesetiaan from Siti Sarah? Man, they had that song. So, yeah, remember old girlfriend go to sleep lah. Okay, remember the old girlfriend go to sleep. Oh, it's over. Okay. And they put, in your hand, right? They have to put some fluid here so that they can see it. So I go there. I go there and have it there. Cost me 2,200 ringgit. And next, okay, uh, it's supposed to come out with the PI RADS reading. So very low, low, intermediate, high, very high. So the reading showed this one half, This one half, this one half. This one is a lot. This one is a lot, you know, so never mind. Clinically significant cancer unlikely. Okay. I don't know what that means. What is clinically insignificant? Okay. So when I go here, okay, this one, okay, equivocal. You got to be careful of this. Okay, clinically significant cancer likely, clinically significant cancer highly likely. Wow, highly likely and likely. So now we know that it's not. You don't know whether you have cancer yet, right? So I couldn't ask insurance to pay this. I had to pay this out of pocket. Right? I had to pay this out of pocket. I paid out of pocket. These results came in. Now that we have highly likely, the next step was something called a biopsy. Now they got to go in and extract the cell. This. I don't know whether they extracted this and test it to see if it is indeed cancer. Okay. So now, okay, where do we go, right? Where do we go? So then I opted to go to Thomson because you know they're too hot because it's under my panel of insurance. Okay, you guys have insurance. You guys make sure you have insurance. So I could go to Thomson and I could go to KPJ. So I chose Thomson. I got good reviews about it. Thomson was previously Tropicana. Okay, so now the Thomson, and of course this is the new wing. So it's new, man. The room is great. Just see my postings. I mean, if there is another procedure next week and I need to stay there, I don't mind staying there. The Wi-Fi is strong. The room is large, very comfortable, and what do you say? There's a window there. Okay, so I'm very happy there. There's food there. There's a chicken rice shop below there. I don't know whether I'm allowed to run to McDonald's at the Petronas station. Okay, probably won't. But chicken rice shop is kind of cool down there. There's chat time. There's a fruit shop. Hey guys, there's a fruit shop. There's a fruit shop down there. So okay, so I go into Thompson now. Now this procedure, the biopsy would cost around 13,000 ringgit. Okay, this is about 13,000. So that's no problem because I checked. I actually checked with Prudential, and yeah, they paid for it, right? So you just give your IC when you first go in see the doctor, and then on the day of the procedure, you just give in the IC. Prudential is going to give you their. I'm going to put this in TikTok and probably another video. Okay. You just check in, and then there's an SMS that is confirming that Prudential is working on your finances, your fees. Okay. And then once it's over, you know, they'll work on discharging you out and basically paying the hospital. So I thought it was cool, right? So when it went in, so yeah. So I had the biopsy, and yeah, and the result is actually going to be out on Friday. Yeah, the lesson, the thing is actually going to be out on Friday. So some important lessons here. Okay, some important lessons here. It's actually going to be tomorrow, man. Which is good. We love Friday. Okay, we really love Friday. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Let's put it here. See that? So it's on Friday tomorrow. So kind of cool, right? So kind of cool. It's going to be on Friday here, November 7th. Yeah, 2:30 p.m. Oh, do not forget, guys, tomorrow, the due date for Aqua Walk. See, I'm the only influencer that can talk about my cancer and kind of remind you not to forget Aqua Walk is due tomorrow. Polymer Link is due on Tuesday. Okay, anyway, let's get back. So, what are the key lessons here? Okay, there's some really key lessons here. CNX IPO is LACMET medical equipment supplier. You can follow me on SENSEI ShopX because I will blog about it. I'll blog about LACMET and that they supply things like MRI and all that, right? And you can also follow this channel for more updates. But what is the key lesson here for me? Early detection. Here's the fact. Guys, I had all the symptoms. I chose to ignore it, you know. I'm lucky that it was caught quite early. I'll know the more things tomorrow. It was actually urine in the blood was the trigger. This probably was urine in the blood also. I don't know if my berry juice was enough to turn my urine red or pink. It was pink. I don't know. But it was really the last stage where I really went there. And the next thing is that, so that was lucky number one, being totally lucky here. Let me draw. Lucky is the four-leaf clover, right? Is it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That was lucky number one. Lucky number two is this, health insurance. I was actually in the process of changing health insurance from Prudential to AIA. Luckily, I kept the Prudential policy because the AIA policy, you know, it would take time, you know, to be activated, right? Because they want to know that you are really, 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 you don't have preconditions, right? So I was really lucky. I was really lucky. I continued with the Prudential policy. And basically for tomorrow, it's like, hey, just go and see what is there, right? So again, hey, life goes on. I feel as great as ever because I don't have the symptoms anymore. You know, there's no like somehow it's disappeared. And this is what I want to tell you, that this is the danger of this, right? They don't have, because I see two extremes here. I really see two extremes, which makes me worried that there are people who catch it too late. It's stage 4, it goes in the bone marrow. That's very complicated. You know, some are just counting the days. There's some, or there's a lot more, you know, that catch it very early and then it's fully cured, fully cured. And I'm not only talking about old men like me, I'm talking about younger men like me, okay? And of course, if you're the younger man, your chances of curing is very, very high. And for me, the good thing about cancer is that I'm adjusting my life, you know, because now you know the priorities in life, starting to do things that I never did before, because I got to be super, super efficient, right? I'll tell you my post-cancer plan later. A good thing that I have changed a lot of my habits, okay? I do eat a lot of fruits. I have to reduce the rice though. Definitely have to reduce the red meat, have to reduce the rice. I drink a lot of mineral water now, so maybe that has helped. I don't know. But I think the lesson is this, okay? Early detection. Do not ignore the detection. Do not ignore all this, okay? If you're approaching 50, you're above 50, please, for the life of me, go check. Yeah, I know. Go and check. Go and check yourself. It's only 40 bucks. In fact, after this, I'm gonna have to ask the doctor. You know, for me, whatever it is, you know, I have to check with the doctor every 6 months, right? But I will also, you know, and they check everything. Okay, somehow my kidneys are still okay, despite the Red Bull, despite the excessive Red Bull. But definitely have to reduce that, or have already reduced that. And the next thing is, what did I want to say? I also want to go for tests. You know, I saw it advertised somewhere 1,330. They have all the cancer markers, okay? Because at our age, anything can happen, okay? So, okay, guys, any questions? Any questions? Yeah. No, after I went to the doctor. So, this is the danger thing, Jabir. I could have gone to the doctor. I could have been so embarrassed. I could have not told him. I could have told him everything here, and I could have told him that blood didn't come out. You know, I had no blood issue. I had no like peeing my pants issue, right? I had no blood issue, no peeing my pants issue, because we're very egotistical people, right? You know, because SENSEI, yang terhebat IPO cannot be peeing in his pants, right? Seriously, cannot be peeing in his pants. Nobody would invite me. Nobody would invite me for events. Okay. But anyway, I could have done that. And, you know, they gave antibiotics and now everything is gone. So can you imagine, had I not told the doctor about peeing in my pants, and had I not told the doctor about the blood, I would be walking, I would be seeing you guys like normal now, while the damn thing is growing inside me, okay? That 5 thing, that 5 PI thing would be growing inside me. That is what is so dangerous about this. So, and you really have to know, because some cancers like are very difficult to detect. Okay, but we, rather than being how do you say it, rather than having have a stigma, this is a natural process, because we are aging, because there's something is happening to our glands that make us susceptible to this, some more so. Probably because I'm of course reducing it, right? Probably probably because I've been consuming a lot of sugar. In fact, I'm a Coke junkie since my college days, right? So yeah, just do not ignore it. Okay, it's only 40 ringgit, guys. Of course, I'm gonna go for the whole. I'm gonna ask the doctor which is the best package to have, actually. Okay, so although I am insured, man, I don't want to be going to the hospital. Although the hospital is cool, it's nice. I know it's if there's a hospital that I want to be at after the procedure, I guess it is Thompson. So I'm very happy with that. But you guys want to avoid the hospital, okay? You guys want to avoid the hospital. Okay, guys, any more questions? Any more questions? Kind of funny, right? But yeah, but again, and because I heard another story, a true story again. For now, listen to this, okay? The guy had the same symptoms as me. Okay, didn't do anything. Again, thought everything was okay. I don't know that exact, so maybe went to the doctor. Everything was okay, right? Because everything was cool. Because everything is gone. Just 1 year later, guys. 1 year later, the thing went to stage 4. The cancer is in the bone marrow. 1 year is not long, okay? 1 year is not long, guys. 1 year is not long. That means by this time next year, man, I'd be like, okay. Yeah, I mean, seriously, today is November 2020, 2025. Seriously, guys, by November 2026, I would be like, now it's time to say goodbye. Seriously, okay? So, but it depends, sometimes it's 6 months, sometimes it's 1 year. So, and this guy is muscular, okay? This guy does all the exercises and all. So, check. Don't be so overconfident of us, okay? And this guy's only 40s. 40s, guys, 40s. 40s, okay? So, but I say, when you're 50, go and consult your doctor lah. Okay, anything. Yeah, okay. So any questions, guys? So be careful if you're in your 40s, because you don't know. You don't know this. It is something natural. I also didn't know. It's like sakit puan. It's like sakit puan lah. Now we have sakit tuan. We don't know. We don't know. So please go and spend a little bit of money to check. If you do not want to spend that, you can come and belanja me now, because I have to control on my beef. Is okay. I will not katok you with beef or steak. We'll just have Nando's there, and I'll still insist that you go and check. Yeah, tomorrow's D-Day, Cheryl. D-Day. I have an appointment tomorrow, right? That's my appointment sheet. Hey, yeah, that's my appointment tomorrow, 2:30. So they will confirm whether that 5 is a cancer, and then when they can remove it, So yeah, I learned a lot of things, okay? And unfortunately, this is one of the biggest cancers around, just that people do not talk about it. Unfortunately, people do not talk about it, okay? So I've decided to talk about it. Don't worry, guys. I still have my testicles, okay? Don't worry. Even I didn't want to talk about this, because I thought you lose your testicles, which is never a good thing. And the first thing when I heard about prostate cancer was, holy shit, am I gonna lose my testicles? Oh my god, there's my manhood. No, 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 no. Doesn't work that way, okay? Okay, guys. Any other questions? I will leave this on Facebook, by the way. And probably we're gonna meet on Sunday, where we'll have a market update plus my cancer update. Okay. Again, good luck tomorrow for the application of Aqua Walk. Okay. Good luck tomorrow. Today was PMW. Tomorrow is the application of alcohol, and Tuesday is the application of polymer link. And of course, there's some great ones coming out. Congratulations for you all. I got Wasco. I didn't get the other one that sucked, PSP, right? Congratulations for all. I got Pasco or Kim is coming. Also, hey, it's gonna be a great year. Yeah, it's gonna be a great year. Yeah, sure. Okay, guys. Anything else, guys? You have anything else? Who has questions now? If not, yeah, thanks for seeing it. I'll put this on my Facebook. Awesome, guys. See you guys. Bye. And follow my Facebook. Hey, go and follow my Facebook lah. Follow my TikTok because I'm going to do a TikTok video now. I have to TikTok here, right? Sensei Shukri. Yeah. Sensei Shukri. Okay. See you guys. Bye. See you.